In this episode, we are going to create a dashboard screen and we will see all the practical concepts which we have covered till now in creating this dashboard. So let's begin with this dashboard screen. So as you can see here, we have three sections here, right? Left section is all about the menu part. Middle section is all about chapters which we are going to display, and in the third section we have the display part. So let's begin with the dashboard component first. For that, open the learning courses directory here, and in that what we have to do is open terminal, type ls, go to that directory learning courses, and here we have to create ng generate component dashboard. Okay, so in the left side you can see here the dashboard component is created now. In that, go to that dashboard component.html file, but before doing that, in our routing model here module we have to add this dashboard and let our app know that dashboard pointing to the dashboard component. Okay, so here first run this npm start. Npm start will run this project. Let's open this. These are the Angular material components which we have seen in our previous episode. So in this episode, let's go to the dashboard screen, and this is what is written inside this HTML file of dashboard. So here we need three sections, div. So for that we will create one container using bootstrap classes. Okay, container fluid div dot row div dot call. Let's give the first section as 4 columns, second section as 4 columns, and third section as 4 columns. I hope you have the basic understanding of bootstrap, how bootstrap work, and we have the 3 columns here. In our first column we want image first. As you can see here on the top side here we have one logo image. So for that we need one image here, right? And below that we have dashboard, learning plan, homework. Let's begin with, and all these are the links. So we will create a dashboard here, learning plans, and let's give this dashboard as class menu links, so that to give the CSS here. Now here let's give it CSS menu links, font size 14 pixel. Okay, and let's give the padding 10 pixel, so that from all the side we have the padding here like this. Now as you can see here, both are coming side by side. We want a break here, so either we can do this break, or what we can do here is we can create display as block. So display block will bring it to the next line automatically. Okay, the color property here. Okay, and we don't want underline, so we can do this text decoration with none value. Okay, what is the third option? Homework, resources, bookmarks. Let's quickly create this. Homework, resources, bookmark, homework, resources, bookmark, and lessons. Bookmarks and lessons, like this. So we have all the menu links on the left side. At the bottom we have account and settings as well. So let's add that as well here. Accounts and settings. Okay, now to bring it at the bottom, what we can do here is we can assign it as position absolute and bottom as 0. So here we have account on the left side. Similarly for settings also, give it more space, 20 pixel, and from the bottom here we will give it as 10 pixel, like this. Okay, so we have this left section ready now. The image is not coming, the logo is not coming, because we haven't added the image into our app till now. So let's add the image here. Inside the assets folder you have to add the images. Okay, so let me quickly search for the logo. Inside the assets folder you have to let's copy this here, assets, here we have assets, Codzify logo. Okay, so this is taking the entire space now. For that you can use image fluid class of Bootstrap, and here assign the width 80. Adjust it as per your requirement. I write Codzify here like this. Now I want this first menu link should have some spacing from the top, so that's why I am adding padding top as 20 pixel, 60 pixel. Yeah, so we have this ready now, and give this as bold like this. Add one break here. Yep. Now in the middle section we have this box here and the title and description. First of all we have to give the background to the middle section as gray color. So let's do this. In the middle section the background here should be background color. To get this color, what you can do is you can download the color picker extension, color picker eyedropper extension. This will add this to your extension box. You can see all the extensions here like this, color picker eyedropper extension, right? So this will give you the color of any web page. In MacBook we have pre-installed digital color meter. This will give us RGB of any color. So here 245, 245, 245 will be the color for this background. So I am adding that RGB 245, 245, 245. So we have the middle box ready here like this. Okay, now as we can add the content inside this, the box will become, and the box height will be adjusted automatically. Here we have the 70 lessons. Okay, 67 lessons. Now what we want is, we want a container here which will contain a row, and inside that row we want div.large 3 columns for the box and 9 columns for title and description. So here let's add the title h2 what is git, and after that we will add some description. In this episode we are going to discuss all about git like this. So we have the description, we have title, we want a left box here in this section, 3 columns. So total row has 12 columns, 3 plus 9, 12. So it is divided into 2 parts, 3 and 9. Here let's create one box here, give it a class as box style, give it a CSS, inside CSS file, box style, width should be 200 pixel, and the height should be 200 pixel, and the border radius should be 3 pixel. So this will give it as a round border, and we have to give the background to this color, so we can use BG dark here. The bootstrap class BG dark will give us this dark color. So we have to adjust the eye height now. We have to create a row again and again. We have to create the row again and again, then only it will work. This is the first row, this is second row, this is third row. In this way, using database, this will become easy. We have to write it only once, and then using for loop we will repeat this, but for now we have to add this way only. Okay, now 67 lessons need some padding from the top, so let's add that first. 67 lessons, here we have that 61 lessons. Tile is equals to padding top 32 pixel, like this. Okay, we have some spacing now, and here we have added the unnecessary margin top, so that's why now the color of each box needs to be changed here. So what we will do now is, for the second box we will use BG green here, and we have to create a class here, BG green. In that we need to get the color of this box 168, 213, 178. Here you can see the RGB color of this 168, 213 and 178. This third box has the color 187, 186, 235. BG purple 7, 186, 235. So we have to assign this BG color to the third box. Two 47, 214, 207. 247, 24214. BG light. Two 207. 207. Light orange. This way you can assign the colors to your app like this. Now let's repeat the colors. BG green, BG purple, BG light orange. Right. So in this way you can assign all the colors to your div boxes, and in the left side we have the menu, but as you can see here we have a huge spacing here, right? So what we can do here is, instead of container fluid we can use container, which will add some spacing from both the sides, so that we have a middle section here, and as well you can give it less spacing, like we will give it as 3, and the middle box will get 1 point. Give it as 4, like this. Middle box is 5, first box is 3, 8, and the rest of the things will be added to the fourth box, which is this column. Okay, let's keep it as container fluid only, we don't want to add spacing here. Go to any YouTube video, share, embed, and copy this, and add that code here. Okay, so in this way you can add the YouTube player into your website as well, but as you can see the width here is not adjusted properly, so you can adjust your width here depending on the size. This 380. Okay, we have to add some spacing from the top, so we will give it as margin top here. Style equals to margin top 20 pixel, like this. And also we want a border radius as 10 pixel, so it will give some corner radius from all the sides here. Now here you can play your video as well, like this. Right, now to add the star ratings here, now first add the title here and the paragraph. Below this we want a title and the description of that video. And here we have one paragraph with a tag name of episode, and the color of that will be, this is the color of the text here, which is 138 155. Color here is 138 155. And the background color we can give it as light purple, BG purple, which we have created. Okay, so but this is taking the entire space here, so instead of paragraph what we can do is we can use the span here as well, span, like this, and give some padding from all the side, 10 pixel, like this. 4 pixel we can give here, and the border radius should be 4 pixel, like this. This is lesson 1. It would be better if we can give it as black color for better visibility. Now we want padding left as more spacing. From left side we want more padding, and from right side we want more padding, and from the rest of the sides we want similar padding. So for that you have to specify the padding left and padding right here, and for other sides it will take 4 pixels, like this. And for H2 let's set the line height as 0, because every time we are declaring H2 we have to specify the line height always. So for that purpose we are giving it as line height as 0. It would be better give it as break, like this. You can add a better description with 2 lines. Okay, now we want this title and the boxes for the task. So for that again you have to give a title here, tasks for this episode, like this. There is spacing from the top, so you can assign a padding top here as 20 pixels. This will add some spacing here, and we have to assign some spacing to this paragraph as well, 20 pixels, like this. And for lesson as well we will assign some spacing. Margin top 10 pixels. Okay, so the task for this episode, and below that we have one box, and inside that we have again one title and description. So to create this box, what you have to do is create a div, and inside that div we have to assign the title, setup project, one paragraph, install npm and Angular using npm commands. Okay, so this is the first task for this project. Similarly, we want one more div below this, 4 tasks for this. Create a component like this, create first component. This is coming in this way. Now we have to add the background for this box. For that purpose you have to give it as a class name PG light. Not coming so better. Task background. Assign a background color here. What is the RGB of that color? 245, 247, 249. So here background color 245, 247, 249, like this. So as you can see, we have the background color here. Now what I will do is I will give some padding here so that we have a bigger box, and margin as well, 10 pixels. Remove margin. Background color and padding will be better. So we have to assign this class to all the div boxes, to all the task boxes which we have created. I hope you are understanding how we are creating the UI part of this dashboard screen. We will handle all this stuff with Firebase database. So here we are not getting the space between the boxes, so we have to set that up. Task background, margin top 20 pixel. Okay, for all the div boxes we are adding some margin from all the from the top, so that we get some space from all the sides. Two dot. This is the third task. This is the fourth task. Can give a padding bottom as 0 pixel. So if you can see here, the padding bottom is low here, so we can give it as less spacing, 8 pixel, so that we have some center here, 7 pixel. You can adjust it properly. Now instead of these boxes you can add some thumbnails as well. So here you can add some image for this episode, so you have the clear view of all the lessons, right, using the thumbnail. So that's why thumbnails are very important. Like this here in this video we have this thumbnail, so you can add that thumbnail into this as well using the image. Now how to add the star ratings like this? Here as you can see, we can select as many star, we can select the star ratings here. So how to add this component? So what I have done here is I have created a simple list here, right? This is a list, like we create a list in HTML like this, UL li a, like this, lib c d e and f, like this. Okay, so this is a list here. Here what I have done, list style type as none. So all the bullets will be here. Display. Now by default list is assigned with a block display property, and block will take the entire part of the screen. What we want B after A, C after B in one line only. So for that you have to display it as an inline block. And that for each style like this. So we have A, B, C, E, F in one line. Now instead of A, B and C, what I have done is I have used the material icon here, right? This is material icon star. So this will print the star here like this. If I remove this with A here like this, so this will create a star for me. Now what I have done here is, instead of writing it 5 times, I have assigned one loop here, ng for loop. So this star ng for will take this star ng for will loop to this stars array which is declared into our TS file here. Now here what I have done is I have created one stars array, number array, right? Here we have 5 stars. Okay, using this array I am getting that value, like 5 times this loop will create this star, right? 5 times the loop will run, and first time it will create 1 star, second time it will check whether the star has second value. If yes, then it will create 1 more star, third value, yes, again it will create third star, fourth star and fifth star at the end. And at the 6th star it will check whether the 6th star is present, the number is not there, right? So it will come out of the loop. In this way the 5 stars will be printed line by line. And to make sure the star property should be in one line like this, we want in one line, so for that we have assigned the display inline block, right? So instead of assigning it here, I have used the CSS here, and here I have given it a class as rating list and display as inline block and list style as none. So here as you can see, rating list is been assigned here, so due to which all the properties, all the inline properties, display properties are assigned automatically. Okay, now as you can see in this example here, the stars are not getting selected or deselected, but here if I hover over the star, I bring the cursor over the star, it is selecting and non-selecting automatically, right? If I click here, all the stars are selected. If I click at fourth, like this. So to make this effect here, what you have to do is you have to use the mouse over property and mouse out property. When we bring the cursor to the mouse, add one class which will color the star, and when the mouse is out, remove the class which will remove the color of that star. In this way you can we are adding the color and removing the color, right? When I am hovering or bringing the cursor over this, it is adding one class here, which is it is adding one class here using the TS file, and through which we are getting a color here. When I remove the cursor, the color of that star is getting removed using the mouse out property, and when we are selecting it like this, so for that purpose we have the ng class selected, right? So in this way you can add the stars. So add class will check whether the mouse cursor is over that star. If yes, then the selected value will be star, otherwise it will not be selected, it will become 0, false. So you have to use this logic here to add the rating functionality into your web app. So let me remove this which we have created here. This is a star rating, and we have a rating number here 4.8, and here we have the span. So this is a task for you. Add these values 4.8 and this span value here, and try to create this kind of page on your own, so that you get better clarity and better understanding about creating the web pages, right, using the Angular material and Bootstrap. So this is a task for you today. Create this web page dashboard screen. Also I have assigned this task to you. Do mail me this task as well. So this is the code here, right? So this is what we have created today, a dashboard screen with all the HTML and some logic for the star ratings and CSS part. Now let's commit this, because commit is very important. Go to the learning purpose repository, select all, add all the files to the index, commit created a dashboard screen today in episode 5, push it. So this will add all the files to the Git as well. In the next episode, we will go in more depth about classes, interfaces, object-oriented programming. So we need to understand the basics of object-oriented programming and all the advanced concepts of TypeScript like pipes, decorators, modules. So we will cover those concepts in the next episode. And after that, we will go for the Firebase database, and using that, we will create one database and connect it with this dashboard screen, and we will get all the lessons from that database. Okay, there are more things to cover in this project, so let's do this step by step, and I hope you are following me along the way. That's all for today's episode. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lesson.